Good morning, y'all. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, and I'm here to do the reading for Pisces. It's more so like a follow-up reading for the energy that continued to the end of December, but also touching on New Year energy. Because I wanted to see how you guys were from when I did like end of November's carrying over into December. See how everything's still keeping up, but to also bring in some messages for the new year. And of course, you're going to get a New Year reading anyways, but this is just to kind of bridge the gaps now before getting into like a full-on January Pisces reading here. So if you have Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus in your chart, this video may be for you. Now, these cards from my Gypsy Oracle, my Goddess Guidance, I have already pulled and laid down, and I had a video that I recorded. God knows what happens. You know, we're still feeling some of those tail end effects of the Mercury in retrograde. I know I can speak for myself at least, maybe some of you too. So, however, I'm re-recording for you, and this is what we have. By the way, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if it resonates. I can't sing, y'all. Okay. Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Bast. Card of independence. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Brigitte. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. So, this is basically, similar energy from what I got for you in your last reading, your last general reading that was uploaded here to YouTube. But I'm seeing more of an energy of you coming into that love for yourself because your attraction is very high. The things that you are seeking to manifest are manifesting swiftly, and I really feel like it's faster than many other signs because, we all have our own timing and our own pace, but there's a level of resilience that I'm noticing as I'm reading these cards for you Pisces right now. There's something you've submitted yourself to. You've immersed yourself into your spirituality, into your mind, and into your emotions to a very high degree, to a very high level. And it's almost like you've submitted yourself to yourself. I see that there are feelings you are starting to attain from these shifts and transformations in your life that you want to enhance, that you want to explore and enjoy further. So really you're in the mindset and you're in the field vibration to do everything that it takes to keep this going. It just feels amazing. There's a vulnerability, okay? And there's a vulnerability within your heart that's going to allow you to not only receive the everlasting protection that the universe has for you, but fully on receiving it because of the sacrifices you've made yourself, but also love. Okay, so I'm seeing something. Wow, I just really did get sidetracked here. because I'm seeing something that I didn't see the first go around in recording, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, so let me just kind of go back to where I was. And I'll just start by saying the one thing that I do acknowledge is, yeah, your ability to receive, the protections and the blessings, but also to receive love. And it's love in this, the way in which I was going to describe it is where I got lost. It's just like you're receiving love in every way because you're such a vessel for it right now. That's what I have, okay? When we look at the card of Unconditional Love by Mary Magdalene, accentuation of the candle opening to burn over her heart chakra. When we look at Brigitte, we see her channeling that inner flame that is over her heart chakra. And in between here with Bast, we have a full submission and opening and vulnerability of herself, okay? Chest out, you see the ribs. Opening herself, because within that strength, within that alignment, within that independence, within that success, there's no need to fear or really have worry about such exposure. I mean, she may as well be nude here. So, from that, having the conversation in faithfulness, clarified Mary Magdalene, from that, the universe is saying, hey, we've had some discussions because of some contracts that were up for renewal, okay? You decided you wanted to renew. You decided you wanted to get back on this path and journey and do what you are here to do and shine and be happy and be independent and love, okay? We see the sacrifices you've made. You hear the dogs? Booyakasha. Spirits are speaking. But they're like, okay, so we're going to match you with everything that you're exuding on the vibration that you're on right now. And this is what's bringing you your blessings, because you are literally attracting what you're putting out. And you've let go. Okay, so when we get to widower and soldier here, as it clarifies independence through Bast, remember how I was speaking on how there's just this vulnerable nature to her, and she's just open and fully ready to receive the positive and beautiful vibrations of the world. That's what she's submitting herself to. Now, with this juvenile energy of the soldier card, like these may have been old patterns as far as it's like old ways of thinking that had you rigid, that had you stuck. You've let that go, okay? You've laid it to rest. In a very positive way, you've laid it to rest. And I don't see much bereavement. You don't feel like you have to be defensive anymore. You don't feel like you always have to be on guard and so quick and willing to go to war with someone or battle over wits or anything greater than that could have created serious altercation for you. Because where her heart is open, he has his gun that's crossing his body. Almost, really crossing his chest for it a little higher. But it's okay because we see what chakra it is covering. And it still kind of ties into the same thing. So, yeah, through that, like, you were really, I mean, like, this is you literally going through the transformation of opening up to gain your independence, where nobody can fuck with you. And when we're talking about your strength here, we're talking about nobody who can, like, very easily penetrate your foundation. They can very easily penetrate your mood. They can steal your sunshine. And this is someone who, it's very easy to do so. And that's why they're so equipped and ready to act on it. So, good you, Pisces. Good you. Now, I pulled 2 clarifiers for each, okay? So the 2 clarifiers for Bridget here are the child and the wife card. And pulled a clarifier for the wife card, which gave me the lover. And then the 2 together, waiting. So I'm going to read all of these 4, you know, as sort of one here. Now, when I see the child and wife card here, there's a sense of vibrance and fun that comes with the naive nature within the connotation, because much is new and exciting, or at least new again, and there's a certain sense of freedom because there's no worry in the world and beyond. Are reflective of, you know, what the energy of this child has, not a single worry. So it has you taking chances, I see, and the way it directly applies here is taking chances in love. And as I noted the first time I recorded, which is what made me pull a clarifier, I see that love has come in with the wife card. Like, there's somebody on your mind. There's somebody who sees you highly as someone who could be the future, exactly that wife. And build and create experiences with you and memories, wealth, literal children. Because, okay, for one, not only is she holding a child, which generally just kind of speaks on, it's reflective of something that was created in that union, in that bond. Physically, you know, represented by a child. You know, anything that was birthed and created between the two. It doesn't have to be a literal being. However, what we have here within this is also that literal imagery. So I can go ahead and say that for some of you, you may be aware of, or there may soon to be a bun in your oven. Because there are times when I see this and I know I can take it very literally, you know. And speaking of not getting ahead of myself, the way I also pulled, like, from, as you heard the way I asked the question, this is kind of like, what's a follow-up energy of how's every, you know, what is Pisces doing and what's going on with Pisces for the remainder of December 2018. And then the second card to the right of it, clarifying, is the energy that is being drawn from 2019. Okay. So this is you getting everything in line for the end of 2018 to have all of your blessings in order, and you have nothing to worry about. Like, this is you getting set and right with yourself and the universe, so you can just go full blast into your ventures of love, career, guidance. I see a lot of guidance. A lot of you want to get into some counseling and travel the world. Do that shit. Get out. But for the ones who have a bun in your oven, you might want to do that soon or wait a few years. That was supposed to be a joke. Letting go of toxic energy in 2018, that has in turn allowed you to not only not become the energy of this person, where more so it'd be notated in reverse, but it also, like, though you aren't on guard, like, you're still equipped, okay? Because, like, as it pertains to how you're coming into 2019, you have your guidance, you have your protectors, you have the mothers, you have the loyalty of the ancestors and spirits. Like, so you have your military, you have your militia, you have your weaponry, and you are prepared to take on those righteous things, okay? So though this is definitely talking about like a type of energy you lay to rest, the flip side to this card is talking about the new armor you have taken on, okay? And then when we get Brigitte, like, not backing down, like, this is a love that you believe in. I feel as though that this is a new beginning that you want to have with someone that is so profound that even if it is not a literal manifestation of a child, the connection is so profound, especially from what you've just come from dealing with in another, that you're already feeling yourself, like, within this, like, wife energy, as far as seeing or feeling where things will go or can go, and what you want to build with them. But this is also symbolic that this is someone that may be from your past who may be coming back, and there may be, with this child here on the wife card, some unresolved things, and it's off of a foundation that's already been built, okay? Now, when I clarified, and this is why I said all of this, like, so strongly, because, you know, sometimes this could also depict, like, someone leaving or going away. But then, like, look who's coming to her. So this is, so as she's looking out, like, I don't see that as, like, you know, the sense of loneliness that it could represent, because we have her essentially looking out to this lover energy who's coming to her, okay? And that's who she's looking at, and that's who will potentially be a husband to her. That's who would potentially, you know, when we start seeing cards, like the priest card or the wedding card, when we just have that, like, divine sanctity. But it's notable right here. But I mean, when everything's fully aligned with that, when the process is more, you know, on the goes, yeah. And when I put the wedding card, like, this signifies many things, okay? And what it signifies here is, as you may be wondering about this connection that has come into your life, now if this has already been manifesting for you, I can say that the timeline for sure is by the new year, okay? But because I do see a past that you have with, that some of you may have, that may be coming back, it could very much be sooner. But this wedding card is signifying, like, a yes to this, like a yes to any questions that you may have been having, and it rids of any doubt, because there's the denotation that things will work out in your favor, but it's going to be maybe a very patient, it's going to require patience in the process, because this may be a very slow forming, slow moving connection here. Because I do get, like, a sense of, like, a correlation with the Page of Pentacles energy with the wedding card, but then you're seeing these strong things like child, wife, lover. So again, it's all there, and you both feel it and you both know it, but it's definitely going to be something where you're just getting to know each other. It's going to be a slow process. There may be times where you're wondering, like, does this person really feel me? Yeah, they do. So yeah, as far as a summation of where we're coming full circle, pay. I really see Pisces, y'all coming into some new love. Like I said, very quick manifestations. Very quick manifestations. Good on that. For those of you who may be finding yourself with child, congratulations on that journey. For those of you who are just starting a new endeavor in love, while still remembering to remain within your independence and ensure that that person supports that, hey, cheers to that. Just remember, never let that fire go out. You have the protection from here on out to not look back, and that's going to be your most important thing, is to not look back, and really give this new love a shot. Mwah.